damn, like one of the girls even comes up and tries to talk to him, you're gonna be like, I'm that fucking bitch. I got the baddest guy in here, and that feels. Yeah, go for it.
How often do you ladies think a guy who's like, the shit, right? He has his money together, fitness together, all that. How often do you think he cheats?
Oh, I do not know.
I think if a guy is on his purpose, is aligned with himself, there's not a lot of cheating going on.
What do you think?
I actually agree with her because I don't feel like just because they're fit and whatever the case may be defines that they're gonna cheat. I feel like if they're aligned, that shouldn't happen or be a cross in their mind.
What do you think?
I think that it all depends on how satisfied they are in the relationship.
That too.
I think that if there's something missing from whatever situation they're in, they will probably go seek it elsewhere.
Yeah, I actually agree with her on that.
Right.
What were you thinking, Mike?
Yeah, I asked this question because when girls say, "Oh, do you go out? Do you step out on me a lot?" Right? Because girls will typically ask that of a guy who's like, I don't know. A girl can look at a guy and just know that, oh yeah, he's fucking other chicks, right? But the reason I ask is because, ladies, a guy is not really gonna cheat on you that much, not as much as you think. If you're not,
especially if you're satisfying him.
Yeah, if you're doing everything right as a woman, in his life, he's really only gonna cheat realistically like a few times a year, right? Maybe
less.
Maybe on that business trip, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you give him head every single day, ladies, I'm giving you some free game right now. If you give him head every single morning, right? Make sure he's taking care of it before he needs to go do what he needs to do. He's not going to go cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to all the guys, if you feel the need to cheat all the time, you don't have the right girl.
Yeah. You just don't have the right girl. And like, I agree with you. How like you were saying, like a guy on their purpose, like they don't. And I completely agree with you. I preach all the time on this channel that guys on their purpose do not chase. And like my biggest thing that I teach is to not chase. So like, but say like he's that type of guy on his purpose and he's not chasing women, but he's like, what he's saying, he's on a business trip somewhere. He happens to go to a bar and a girl comes back with him and she literally just sucks his dick, or it's just like a one night thing. And he didn't chase this girl. Like she came up and hit on him at the bar. She fucking walked in, like she was sitting there trying to fuck him and like basically borderline raping him, and he just did it. And then he didn't ever want to talk to her again afterwards, like she completely chased him, I guess. And I just think that's two completely different things. Whereas like the guy who's putting out his money, energy, attention, and time, like he's simping, like texting a million girls, liking a bunch of pictures, sending a bunch of text messages to fuck girls, like trying to fuck a bunch of girls, that's a loser to me. Because like you have all this resources and you give it out for free to everyone, you're a loser. And like those guys should just be avoided like the plague. If you see that he likes a million girls' bikini pictures on Instagram, he's a simp beta cuck, and you should probably run.
And let's be honest, if a girl doesn't want to fuck your man, are you with the right guy?
Yeah, y'all want a guy that's like
if you want to fuck your man, then yes, you're with the right guy. It
Well,
doesn't matter who else wants to fuck your man. If you want to fuck that man, that's your nigga.
Well, I would just say that it turns you on more. Like say y'all went to a club and like you're going home with him that night, and like y'all go and there's a bunch of really attractive women that are staring at your guy. They're looking at him. They're like, damn. Like one of the girls even comes up and tries to talk to him. You're gonna be like, I'm that fucking bitch. I got the baddest guy in here. And that feels good. Whereas guys, bro, we do not feel the same. Honestly, I don't want, like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I got the baddest bitch just because I know like guys are thirsty and they be doing that to every fucking girl. So it's not special. Yeah. But yeah, you'd feel special if other women were fucking lusting for your dude. Fuck, you'd feel special. Yeah. You'd feel like that's mine, bro.
I guess it depends on how bold they are.
Yeah.
It depends on how bold they are.
But no, if a girl's so bold that she walks up to him, man, you'd feel like, damn, I have a guy who's so hot.
Like
women come to him.
He's taken. Thank you. But thanks.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Let me see that 5 from Don Han really quick. Serge is grounded as fuck. Awesome. I'm okay with women being disappointments. Many aren't worth dating, to be honest. Ladies, find a high quality guy and stick to them. Yeah.
Period.
I want to ask really quick. I like how you said high quality, bro. That's one of my favorite questions to ask. Do y'all think, what is the difference between a high quality man and a high value man? Okay. I'll start with you on this one. A high quality man and a high value man.
Ooh. Like, is value like necessarily monetized?
Well, value is what the marketplace determines him as. The marketplace says, okay, because he's this rich or he's this height or he's a basketball player, whatever it is, his market value is higher. So what's the difference between those two things? You think a high quality man and a high value man?
I think it can be the same. like
Like
going
he could
back
be a
to, like,
unicorn and have both of those traits.
yes, like once going back to like ego and like putting people on a pedestal, like by the time someone puts you on a pedestal, you have to look down on them. Like they don't give you a choice anymore, and that's not necessarily the high value person's problem. It's just the way that they like perceive it and how they handle it, and
Because they're so valuable.
and detached also. So like that's high quality if they're not like necessarily taking advantage of that in a way that boosts their ego, because like everything you do is just a performance for your ego.
Oh, because they could just take advantage of them because of their value, like not learn.
I mean, you never know what somebody is like in their personal time. So a lot of the time it's just like a show, right? Like when you have a lot of attention.
Mhm.
There's got to be something real behind that.
Okay. What do you think is the difference between quality man and a valuable, high value man and a high quality man?
I'm speechless, honestly. A high value man. What is that? Like you're saying, like with government and stuff, like.
Well, I would just say
money
his
or-
market value, like how in the sexual marketplace, in the dating marketplace, how they're valued.
They're different for sure. Because you can be high value, but
But have some shitty qualities, possibly.
whereas high quality, like you're more likely to have a man. If he's high quality, you're more likely to have a man where he gives you more attention, more romanticism in a relationship.
Okay.
Whereas high value, you don't really get that.
You might not get that. What do you think the difference is between the two?
That's what I was gonna say when it comes to like, it's like different structures. Like it could be as far as like you said, their status or whatever, but then it also comes to how they treat you, what the like nurturism that they give you.
Okay. What do you think is the difference between those two things?
Yeah, I agree. High value is more of a monetary thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what makes you high quality is your empathy, your ability to, support those around you and be a good partner.
Yeah.
So
No, so this is one of my favorite things to talk about because like there's like they're two completely different things. A high quality man can be the guy who makes $50K a year as an HVAC worker, and he comes home and he brings you flowers every once in a while. Y'all go on dates every week or two. He's a good father. He's always there for you. He's loving. He's nurturing. He's caring. He's a high quality guy. He's quality man. But high value is just what everybody else wants. That whether that's because he's rich, he's 6'4", he has a foot long dick, like whatever the fuck it is about him that makes him valuable to the marketplace and everybody wants to fuck with him, he's high value. Now, there's some guys that are both, yes, but they're unicorns.
yeah,
Fucking rare as hell. You're not going to find it. And most women end up having to choose between those two things. Do I want this guy who's a really good guy, but he's a kind of a beta simp and he only makes $40K a year? Or do I want this high value man that everybody else wants?
40K a year is crazy.
And, yeah. Well, hey, you say it's crazy, but you know what the average income in America is?
Yeah.
It's 38.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's less, sadly. Let me see that next $2. $2 from Don Juan. Melissa Joan Hart here. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. What was he referencing to?
Her, probably.
Oh my God, that's so funny. That is a good one. God, I didn't even think about that. Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.